twists. Patients are full of flattery right before they say goodbye. A few nights after euthanizing Seely, her 11-year-old Russian toy terrier, Leanne Hadley had done an internet search using the words dog and death and guilt, and eventually clicked her way to my pet bereavement counseling practice's brand new website. During our first session, she showed me a photograph of Seely. Russian toy terriers, it turns out, are dainty little animals, short-haired all over, except for the long, crimped hair that trails like streamers from their upright triangle ears. Seely appeared pert and pretty, with a sharp nose and tufts of feathered strawberry blonde hair. Debbie Gibson, I'd thought. Identifying dogs' famous doppelgangers is one of my particular skills. My own dog, Toby, a flat-coated retriever mix, could have been the love child of Elizabeth Taylor, black old Hollywood waves, and Bruce Willis, thick neck, sparkle in the eye, though in his later years a strong resemblance to Ian McKellen, gray beard, had emerged. Over the course of our first session, I learned that Seely was an empty nest consolation present from Leanne's husband, Darren, after their youngest child left for college. Whenever Leanne watched television, Seely would leap to the top of the couch and curl around the back of her head, as tight and light as a laurel leaf crown, periodically burrowing her cool, wet nose into Leanne's hair for a good snuffle. In the car, Seely preferred the back seat. Driving Ms. Seely, Leanne joked. She performed a winning tap dance, complete with a crazed, open-mouthed grin whenever a can was opened in the kitchen, and would sulk below the table for a solid hour if the can turned out to contain something other than dog food. She tolerated Leanne carrying her, but no one else. She had her dignity. Seely's tiny toenails clacking against the hardwood floor, close on Leanne's heels, had been the peppy backbeat of Leanne's life for 11 years. Leanne didn't leave her bedroom for 2 days after Seely died. Her cheeks burned with embarrassment when she told me this. I assured her that her reaction was not uncommon. She wasn't alone. Love is love, I told her, as I tell all of my patients who are ashamed to find themselves shattered by the death of a dog. Loss is loss. She gave me a grateful smile, and I returned it. Now I open my notebook. How was your week? Good, thanks, Leanne says. 30 years have passed since she left South Carolina, but she still has a lovely southern accent, as soft as her round face. Lots of yard work. I pulled the dried-up geraniums out of our patio boxes and planted some of that snazzy horsetail. What inspired the change? She takes a sip of tea, considering. The time of year, I suppose. Spring is on the way, though you sure wouldn't know it from the weather. She looks down into her cup, and a crease forms between her brows. It's hard to believe I've been coming to see you, that Seely's been gone 3 months. It still feels so. She trails off. 3 months is like the blink of an eye compared to 13. I shake my head sharply, correcting myself. 11 years of companionship. Leanne's gaze flits to the rows of framed credentials that hang on the wall behind me. The Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Masters of Science in Clinical Psychology diplomas, both from the University of Pennsylvania. The row of certifications and licenses from the National Board for Certified Counselors, the American Academy of Grief Counseling, and the Pet Loss Grief Recovery Program. I've noticed the wall is a touchstone for my patients, a reminder of why we're now a part of one another's lives. It's my touchstone, too, though I wait until I'm alone in my apartment to look at it. On the best nights, those diplomas and certifications reassure me that, despite recent developments indicating the contrary, I know what I'm doing. I am a skilled professional. Leanne shifts her gaze back to meet mine. The other big news from the week?